Very well. He tosses the mushroom like a knight would toss a flower to a lovely lady into a space in between the two of you, or your group and him. Very well. It doesn't matter in the end anyways. You're not free yet, though. Not of her, this dream, nor of me. But we will see the heart of your rebellion. Either when it makes itself known to all of you, or when I rip it out of your bodies. I do hope you prove me wrong. Perhaps that means this world it still has a chance. Or perhaps it will only underline how much of a fool you all are. Go then. He looks to Irina. Go, daughter of mine, as you so claim. She stares at him with this eerily tranquil manner, to the point where Eva closes distance with Irina and does it's not like she has detected magic, but she is just trying to ascertain if she's exuding some influence on her, which isn't the first time you guys have seen Irina suffer that. But when she shakes Irina, Irina does respond in a normal manner. He just stands there waiting for one of you guys to come pick up the mushroom.
I think Falk will try to lead Irina to it.
She's hugged on top of you. You guys get closer. The closest any of you are to Aerolith. You guard her as she crouches down and picks it up, and it begins to melt, almost in a decomposing way, onto her hands and into her body. And you guys can see the red coloration that is her interior begin glowing brighter. A clever craft by the Witch Knight. If only she didn't waste her time on things. He scans across all of you. I hope you all found what you were looking for in your dreams. Seldom few get to interact so viscerally with them. You should be thankful.
It was cathartic.
Oh. Interesting.
It was.
And if you hadn't showed up, it would have been perfect.
That is that air of rebellion. Hold on to it yet, boy. You'll need it for when we meet in person.
I'll have it in droves then.
Roll me...
Oh, wisdom save. No,
No, it's not a... It wouldn't just be charisma.
Roll every mental save.
Not save. It's a check. Yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah, roll every mental as an ability check.
Youch.
Gotcha. Are these all having a D4 added to it, or just one?
I'd say all can go across the board.
Okay.
Step on the scale. Let's find out how heavy your balls are.
Are they all going to be added together?
Yeah, I think that's the only way I could do it.
Gotcha. Then I'll roll 3d4 at the end of this. Wow.
Ironically enough, the charisma was her best one.
Yeah. Plus 3d4. Not bad.
Not bad.
28 plus 8 is 36. 36 plus 10 is 46. 46 plus 9. Did I say 46? 46 plus 9 is 55. Yeah, 55. He stares at you as you potentially belligerently say out, I'll have my air of rebellion in droves, and he stares at you. And he's in some correlating way, the eerie tranquility that Irina has is also seen in Aerolith, except his never turns off. So that's what you saw in all of you. He takes one prominent step forward, closer to you and Irina. Perhaps you would like to put your money where your mouth is, boy. Dare you? He says, leaning forward in like this looming manner. Because in his vine weave form, he is taller than Dahlia. So he definitely has height on you guys.
I think for a moment, Falk shrinks back. But then, casting a glance upwards, if you could do anything, if you had the power you would like me to believe you have right now, you would have used it.
Would I have?
You tell me. Put your money where your mouth is.
Very well. Can all of you make me a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you taunt the almighty being?
Because taunt him.
Oh,
Do it.
You got a big dick it.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm
Use my
supposed to...
inspiration.
Oh, 16 probably isn't good enough.
A 12 definitely ain't making it.
Oh yeah.
You all suck.
Three, maybe not for this guy.
Oh,
Ooh, a 7.
Ooh, nice.
I might do it.
What'd you roll?
16.
16 plus 7.
That's enough.
Oh, what about Badger?
He's AFK.
Oh, well.
He can roll when he
explodes.
comes back.
Could I add my Emperor's Protection to this?
Sure.
Then a 21. I'm trying
Sorry,
to
21?
get a habit of doing that. Yeah, 21.
Where's that number come from?
I rolled a 16 plus 5.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I was looking at the 13, so I was like, huh?
Oh, yeah, no, I
What?
used my inspiration.
Yeah, math
Hey,
no.
Badger's here. Badger's here. Top tier.
Make me a wisdom save, please.
You got it.
Com's like, I come back
Nat
to a
20,
wisdom
nat
save.
20, nat 20, nat
What
20.
is this? Nat 20.
That's
18,
fucking
okay.
good, honestly.
Still fail.
Oh,
Damn.
To all of you except Caradoc and Falk, you guys are held. You do not repeat the
Living
save. You just are held. Like, whole person. You're just held.
What level would that be cast at?
That's a thing. This is his dream. He doesn't have to obey the laws in the way you guys have to roll to do. He can just do because this is his
Yeah.
creation.
His domain.
Exactly.
Caradoc steps up next to Falk, puts a hand on his shoulder.
Your defiance is good, but futile. The world begins being drawn in around you guys. It's first a sketch, then a color, and you guys find yourselves in some dark, gloomy, overgrown space. Sort of a just seeing me play the SCP 5K game, sort of like the undergrowth, like the plant undergrowth. I have plenty of dominion over this space and all of you. I do not slaughter you because I'm curious. He takes one more prominent step forward. I am curious to see if what the Witch Knight said was true. What her and her cohort have said to believe in is true. That the world is not dead yet. He gets one more step closer, and you guys see vines begin emerging out from different undergrowths between root tangles from the ground itself. Some of the vines begin manifesting little spiky bulbs at the end of them. So you guys are equivocally in a flower field of very, very angry flowers. To Jin in your held position, this is the parts of the Dream Rampant stories and testimonies that you've read about the world literally coming to attack you. Albeit probably the worst you might see. You hope this is the worst you might ever experience.
He knows in his heart that it can be worse, though.
Yeah, depends. He's now right in front of you, Falk. You and Irina. And Caradoc, because you walked up.
Mhm.
He turns from you, Falk, to Irina. Stares at her. Moments pass. She, almost like a kid hiding behind their parent, sort of tucks herself a bit behind you further to like obfuscate his view, but he's like taller than you, so there's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
No. They were wrong. Roll me insight. You and Caradoc. Irina can give one of you a reroll.
Okay, we'll see who needs it.
Well.
Yep, well.
Well,
You roll lower, so you take it.
Oh,
that's
do you want an inspiration here? Alex?
rough, buddy.
No. Because you rolled pretty well.
17. Caradoc, there is a tinge of melancholy as he says that they were wrong. Almost like he was hoping to be proven wrong. But alas, reality is not what you dream. Or hope. They're wrong.
I will not dispute that we are fools. But there is hope. Fool's hope.
You are fools thoroughly. As am I. As everyone in this world is. As for hope. Hope is worthless. When it does nothing. When it amounts to nothing. In this twisted world of ours.
It does a lot more than hopelessness does.
Hopelessness lends itself to a confrontation of self. You either bend or you break. You've all yet to come to this. You've all yet to realize. He stops. You will find out in due time if their hopes are rightly placed. And if not, then you will die like everyone else in the world. Die a pointless death in service to nothing. You'll die with hope in your heart. And then it will eke out of you, leaving a hollow husk of a corpse. The same corpse I will take and repurpose. All in due time. He takes a step away. What is that?
All men must die. But answer me this. Which are you? Bent or broken?
broken.
He nods. That was his guess.
Mm.
But I at least see things for what they are. What they truly are now. He takes another step away. Go then. The vines begin pulling back into the woodwork. Literal. Take your prize. I'll be seeing you yet. And perhaps then you'll realize what's wrong. You
Maybe
are.
you will.
He shakes his head. You are lesser than me. But I do not deny allies when I am in desperate need of them. But only proper allies. There must be something in you. If they put stock in you. Something that could be persuaded. And failing that, your bodies will be helpful. But go and finish the stream. Cling to your false hope. Perhaps you'll prove me wrong. But I've yet to be proven wrong. He disappears into a burst of almost like green lightning. Paradox, it's the same energy that he blitzed through to get to you, and when he grabbed your neck, suddenly threatening to snap it.
He flinches at that sight, like, ugh. Yeah, I felt that.
The world begins getting de-drawn around you, and your guys' hold breaks. Irina turns around to see all of you freshly recovered in your mobility. Are you alright? I can feel him on you.
Dahlia's does like the dog shake to try and shake the feeling off. Yeah.
Well, there's something to be
Knocks her
done
head
about
off.
it now. But fine.
I'm looking forward to up.
He's alluding to something. I wish he would have said what it was.
It would
Now-
be too easy as to speak in goddamn riddles.
He is an Eld.
I don't know what that is.
I'll tell you about it later. I can see how him and Ted be similar then. I mean, just spits as if like there's something in her, like something nasty tasting in her mouth. She just spits.
You know, Folk.
Yeah.
When first time we met, a dream of a different kind, I suppose, but you were hiding in a building with her. You seemed afraid and paranoid. And now, speaking for yourself, for her, for us, complete opposite. I'm impressed.
See him kind of get shy at that. Dips his eyes under his brim. He says, well, he wasn't after my face, so it wasn't as scary.
I'll take your word on it.
Mina's like eyeing the place, like as if the ground is still a betrayer. How could you do this to us, ground? yeah. So he be gone, not good no, but we're still here.
We have one last dream to go through, I think. No, not you, Roma.
Mamma mia.
Looks like
Well,
Irina.
I will say Irina's eyes, when she took the mushroom, did both change to red. So she looks to you guys. Yeah. She looks to you guys with some general understanding. Maybe not the full depth of it, though. Okay. She closes her eyes, and a macabre thing happens. She, how to say this? Her clothes get drawn off of her in a manner similar to the rest of this void, and you guys hear and see a sickening crack, a fissure, bringing her to her true self. And every visceral and bloody and crackling thing to get there.
Ooh.
It's, to those of you that haven't seen Battlefield Carnage, probably one of the weirdest and grossest things ever, to the point where Roma's probably looking away and potentially puking. Because, yeah, watching someone rip in half in front of you is not a pretty sight.
No.
But with
Jesus.
this opening, like a pistachio, a new, very large plume of red sparking spores emerges and begins engulfing all of you, blocking your sight on the void around you. And you guys hear the world outside shifting around you. You guys are greeted with new scents aside from the sort of citrusy, or not citrusy, the over sweet hay scent that the plague just carried with it, and what Irina's natural scent is. You guys are greeted with perfumes, alcohols, cigarette smoke, cigar smoke, maybe the odd tinge of horse shit somewhere out there. I don't know, maybe piss. You know, normal city smells. Normal city smells if you live in London. And
Or Paris.
or Paris. And well, you guys get brought over into Irina's dream. What music to play? What music to play? I need like a smoky jazz. I think I have something like that. I think I got something for that.
Eleanor.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
That's good shit.
Doesn't get smokier or jazzier than Eleanor. Yep.
Wait, that was Fragrance of Dark Coffee. My bad.
Oh wait, this one has rain. Okay, it's raining outside too. It's raining outside too now.
Hell yeah.
I love this track. It's so good.
Tack, cracking my back. Give me a sec.
Ow.
Oh man.
Oh.
You
got
tried
some
doing some
mobility
stretches.
well, I've been doing it like as you guys do stuff in the background. Okay. You guys find yourself in as the spores clear out, a establishment of some sort. A rather ornate establishment. Lacquered woodwork that is a part of the walls, a lot of embellishing in the wallpaper. I think that's the term, embellishing. A lot of embellishing in the wallpaper, golden appearing fixtures and ornaments, a very, very large chandelier that hangs above you guys as you guys are in the central foyer space. Again, you guys are immediately blasted with the heavy scent of colognes and perfumes. Actually, Dahlia, roll me perception. You have advantage and
Sensory
disadvantage,
overload.
but you have advantage and disadvantage, but you're the only one that gets to roll, so.
Okie dokie.
Oh, imagine
Perception.
a sting in your nose. Ugh.
Yep.
Hiya. No! No!
Write it down for the permanent record.
Hold on. Is the advantage coming from loot through Vu, or can I
No.
weasel my way out of this?
No, it's not.
Ooh.
I can't get her help, can I?
No.
I can't have a nat 1 on my record. No.
Yes, you can. We all do.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you all do. Yeah, you already have one.
Take it.
I don't want another. Alright.
What a heavy scented establishment you guys find yourselves in.
Gonna have a headache later.
A little bit. So you guys find yourself in this rather pleasant place. You know, nice glass windows with some decoration on them, some iconography of how to say this politely. Scantily clad women earning their money.
Booba. Is this
Jin averts his eyes.
A familiar establishment?
Oof. Familiar, no. But you guys could probably pinpoint where you guys are.
Does
It's just
Faiz
different.
recognize him?
It's different seeing it in full capacity. Fayez does recognize it because he's actually the only person that got the full scope of the place.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that scoped around and stole from him. This is the brothel that we found Irina at. Interesting.
House of pleasure.
That wasn't its name. Everyone, like, Fayez tries to look at her like, oh. So you know what it was his actual name is then. But he doesn't say anything about it. He's just like, good to know, good to know. So, if we're going by the preceding logics of the other dreams, we're here to confront something.
Right.
You guys hear a shrill, not scream, that might sound like a horror movie, shout. It is a name, Adelia. Although this person saying it probably holds a few of the syllables in some, like, gruff manner. It is a woman's voice that screams, Adelia! And you guys see, well, it's not hard to figure who it is because you just saw this person. You see old Irina hurriedly, like, running by. Although she is I guess she is true to the version you guys just saw of her, which is a younger. 15, 16 or so, just like the bar wench in Badger's Dream. She's not scantily clad. She's dressed in a very similar garb as you guys saw in Badger's Dream. More of a serving person. Or a janitor, I guess. I don't know. Some service person. And you see not Irina begin running upstairs in very hurried and immensely anxious manner. Like, she is dripping nervous energy.
Follow after her.
She didn't see us. And that she didn't care to see us.
Does it seem like anyone can see us?
You look around. There are lots of mirrors nearby for people to pretty themselves up before the final moment.
Of course.
You do not see yourselves. You're vampires.
I was about to say! Oh no, we're vampires!
Yes!
And
knew
we've
that
got
was
full
something
circle
explained,
to
too.
campaign 1. I am a vampire.
I'll tap, I guess Eva. Just tap her on the shoulder and point towards the mirror. It seems that no one's going to be seeing much of us.
She goes over to, like, a receptionist desk, where there is a receptionist in a very low-cut shirt manning the front desk. And she tries to grab one of the quills, like, that next to this, oh god, what's it called? Like a login book?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you
Guest
mean.
book?
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
A guest book?
A guest book? Yeah, there's another term for it, but guest book is perfectly fine for it. Yeah,
Ledger?
so she goes over... Ledger, thank you. She goes over to a quill next to this ledger and tries to take the quill. She just phases right through it. And it seems like we're not going to be able to interact with anything either. So by all accounts, we don't exist.
I suppose we're here to witness.
Perhaps. So, you guys... Maybe some of you already started following Adelia, which, let me type her name because she doesn't need it.
My god, we've been traveling with Adele this whole time?
You guys did have Adele. The gang Dell.
Oh, yeah.
We had Adele, we had Adelia.
A single
You guys follow Adelia upstairs. And to those of you that are... now I think about it. Jin might recognize it. Falk probably recognizes it. Karadog doesn't. Badger does. Dahlia does not.
Oh no.
Romo
Recognize-
definitely does. Recognize I call it the matron of this brothel. So she's like head bitch. And you guys are easily able to identify her as head bitch. Just by the way she's dressed. The madam, thank you. The madam of this establishment. Just by the way she dresses.
How she holds
how
herself.
She carries herself. Yeah, exactly. To those of you that don't know are like damn, this lady's scary.
Is she the one that
People
was
pay for that?
shouting?
People pay for it? Oh wait, that makes sense. People pay for this.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have to find the right clientele.
But as you guys see the madam of the establishment, she's clearly dressing down in a verbal sense, not literally dressing down, Adelia, reprimanding her for. Dahlia, you're the first one to try to come up here. You catch her in the middle of this tirade against Adelia. How many times have I told you not to go in there? That's for guests only. I'm sorry, ma'am. I was just no. I don't care. She thinks for a moment. For that, today's pay is docked. But she eyes her. Adelia just quiets herself and just like looks away. That's what I thought. Now go. Yes, ma'am. The matron, the madam, takes her leave, and Adelia just sort of goes off to. This is true to what you guys remember. It's a multi-floored building. So she goes to one of the higher floors to do quite clearly like a chore list. Not that she pulls out a piece of paper, but it's a routinely based chore list. And Irina is watching herself, quote unquote, herself, with this blasé look. It doesn't take an inside roll to tell. Irina doesn't recognize any of this. Like, she can tell that Adelia is her, or was her, but nothing's pinging with her. It's going to be hard to... Faiz rolls his hand. Arrive at a point of catharsis. See if we cannot interact with anything.
There's nothing to change if we can't change anything.
Irina. Do you recognize any of this? She shakes her head. Her mushroom's shaking with her. Mushroom physics.
She's got
She has jiggle physics, but it's not how you
It's
think.
just the mushrooms on the top of her head, yeah?
Oh my
Pulling on my
God.
collar. Oh boy.
Oh boy. See how that bounced? Anyways.
Hey, wooga, hey, wooga.
I think Falk takes a quick circuit of the room, tries opening drawers, tries looking in closets and shit.
You face the
Nothing.
room.
Yep.
Well, I guess you come into contact with the cabinets in the way of, like, you have a hitbox.
Physical boundary.
Yeah.
But I try to grab the knob and it just doesn't.
What a pain.
We are simply spectators here. Which means after that girl.
You guys continue following after Adelia. She goes to some loft space up above. It's quite clear this is where, like, a lot of chimneys and vents go into to, like, let out smoke and shit like that. She enters into it and does, like, I call it, like, a inspection of all the different pieces. Some of which are, like, very